Hello guys, how are you doing? It's me Thales. You are watching my channel dedicated to English language. This is an intermediate advanced video, which means that it's entirely in English. There is another playlist as well, which I upload and record videos almost every day, which is basic level. The basic level is aimed at Portuguese speaking people, mostly Brazilians, but maybe other people who speak Portuguese from around the world can also enjoy this video, okay? So, before we begin, subscribe, give a thumbs up if you enjoy the video, and hit the notification bell. What are we going to talk about today? We will see some examples of usage and rules of the definite article, the, right? We have already recorded many lessons regarding definite and indefinite articles. It's not a complex topic to talk about, but we have so many situations in which we can use meaning of the sentence can change depending on which idea you want to deliver. So without further ado, let's get going. Let's start with today's video. Today's first video actually. In general, I record 2 videos per day. Well, when you want to talk about something that is unique, there is only one of this category, right? For example, you can say the sun, right? Because there is only one sun. You don't say a sun. You can't say a sun because in general there is only one sun. I can see the sun today, right? When you have clouds in the sky, depending on how cloudy the weather is, you can't say you can't see the sun. But today I can see the sun. Amazon is the largest or longest, I guess it's longest, it's better, longest river in the world. There are objections to that. Some people say that Nile's river in Egypt is the longest river. I used the first largest, but then I realized longest is better because largest means in size, something that is big. So this is large. Longest, on the other hand, refers to the length, right, of the river, the extension of the river. So longest is the best adjective here. The river, because I'm talking about the only or the largest river in the world. There is just one world, right? We refer to the earth, right? Earth is our planet. Earth is the same as the world, okay? which is inhabited by us, right? Some people believe there is life beyond our planet. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Some people believe in that. Some people even believe that our planet is flat. Do you believe in that? Is it flat or is it round? Which one do you think? When you want to explain what kind of thing something is, you can use an indefinite article, right? When you want to specify, for example, the house I stayed was a big one. I stayed in a big house. The house I stayed in was a big one, right? I traveled to a place, and instead of staying in a hotel, I stayed in someone's house, a family's house. Exchange programs, for example, they provide this cultural exchange. I've never taken part in such programs, but I would have I would have enjoyed if I had the opportunity when I was younger. Nowadays, it's impossible, you know. To me, in order to truly enjoy an exchange experience, I would have to stay there for, how can I say, 6 months. But I can't. Yes, only I just have 1 month from vacations per year, and it wouldn't be enough to have a great experience. So I gave up on that idea already. So the house I stayed in, when you first refer to the house, why is it definite instead of indefinite? It's definite article because here I want to emphasize that it's not any house. I'm talking about the house I stayed in, right? And it was a big one, a big house. Here I'm replacing the word, the noun house, with the pronoun one. And we also have here an indefinite article before. So you can use indefinite articles in such situations. Okay? I prefer to live in the city to living in the country. Would you like to live in the countryside? I wouldn't. I like big cities, so I prefer to live in the city to living in the country. So before the city, the country, right, you use the definite article. You refer to these expressions, right? You say, look at the sky. You don't say look at a sky, right? I'd like to live in a city. Unless you want to say, I'd like to live in a city where I can have peace. Right? You have no idea which city you want to move in, you move to, so you don't specify. But here, you mean the category, right? I like to live in a city rather than living in the country. It's the category here that matters, right? When you want to refer to space, what do you mean, Thales? When you say, for example, there wasn't enough space in my hard drive. Right? Here, I'm talking about memory, storage memory, but I can also refer to space as space itself. When you say, I wanted to park my car, but there wasn't enough space. So I had to look for another position to park my car. You see? But when you talk about space, right? Astronauts, they travel to space. So you refer to there is no life in space. Life. Some people don't believe in life in outer space, right? Do you believe there is life in outer space? In this situation, you don't use a definite or indefinite article, right? You just drop any articles you might use. So you see, it's complicated sometimes, because if you use, in some situations is optional, in other ones is mandatory. If you use, it may be wrong, it may be right. So that's the reason I'm giving as many examples as possible, okay? This car is the same as mine. I'm saying here that the car has similar characteristics, right? It looks like my car, but it's not mine, right? It's the same, has the same characteristics. So you use the before saying the same. When you want to say that you go to places, I guess we have already seen that. For example, I want to go to the movies. Right? It's been a long time since I last went to the movies, yes. I guess due to COVID-19, nobody is going to the movies, but it's no big deal, you know. I enjoy watching movies mostly in my house, at home. So I don't feel the need to go to the movies, but some people like. Okay. When you talk the movies, the theater, right? When you say such place to the restaurant, does it mean that I'm talking about a specific restaurant, a specific movie theater? Here, not necessarily. When I say I want to go to the movies, it means that I want to go and watch a movie in a movie theater. Maybe I haven't decided yet which movie theater I'm going to. It's not that necessary to specify. But pay attention. When you say, for example, when you talk about radio, do you listen to the radio? What do you like to listen on the radio? I like to listen to music, I like to listen to the news. So you say the. Okay? Is there a possibility of using expressions without the here? No. Here, radio requires the definite article, but when you talk about television, TV, you don't use articles, right? She is watching TV. A person who watches TV regularly or who is addicted to watching TV is a couch potato, right? Are you a couch potato? I'm not. I don't like watching TV anymore. I guess I'm more into playing video games. So watching TV, you don't use article here. Okay? All right, people. But I just want to finish this. When you will refer to the TV set, it's not the category. I'm going to watch programs on TV. No, you are talking about the TV set itself. For example, turn on the TV, please. Can you turn on the TV for me, please? Turn on, will you? So here I'm referring to the TV set you have at home. It's not the category. It's not an abstract concept. I'm talking about the domestic appliance itself, right? I'm talking about the TV set that you have. You can turn on or turn off. All right, people, that's it. Next video, we will continue talking about such expressions, giving more examples about the, it will be, we have many things to talk about. Yes, it will be long, right? It won't be as fast as it seems. You know, there are many examples, many possibilities. I guess I will try to give a highlight to the video that best represents what we are talking about so that you can locate yourselves. But that's it, people. Have a nice time. See you next video.